Hey Earth Signs, welcome to the channel. Here we bloom. My name is Jay, and first, I would like to say excuse my very laid back appearance. It is currently 3:15 a.m. in the morning, and I have spent the day pretty much moving everything that was in this room out of this room because I'm moving, we're moving, I'm leaving. I'm not going to say we. I'm moving, I'm leaving. So, yeah, the room is pretty much empty. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy, and I know that I need to do this reading because it's currently June 1st, and everybody else's is out. So, Earth Signs, it's your time to shine. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? I do want to say also that because I had to move everything out, your reading is not going to be exactly like the other elements, and it's only in one tiny detail, okay? I changed the oracle card. You don't get a psychic tarot of the heart, but you do get an archetype card, okay? So your archetype card is the Judge. And I would be very surprised, like, if a lot of y'all aren't literally dealing with the law and with like court, because we have 3 cards out that kind of talk about that. So we have the Judge for your archetype card. At the bottom of the deck we have the Mountain. For your energy oracle card we have the 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. At the bottom of the deck for that we have Contract. This is the 2nd card that kind of makes me think that if it's not like the law as in the government, it's the law as in universal divine laws. You know which one would apply to you, okay? So we have also All That Glitters from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and No Place Like Home at the bottom of the deck for that. And I think that's weird because I literally just got done moving and this is no longer home. So the last oracle card we have is Solitude from the Psychic Tarot, the Psychic Tarot. And the bottom of the deck for that is Spiritual Union. Okay, so going from, I'm guessing like 2 of Cups to Solitude, or maybe going from Solitude to 2 of Cups. You know which one goes for you. We have a 9-card spread. Before I get into that, we also have Tea Leaf. You all got 6 Tea Leaf cards. The first one is Gavel, Involvement with the Law. That is the 3rd card. Okay, that's the 3rd card. All 3 cards makes me feel like a lot of y'all may be dealing with the laws of your land or the laws of the universe. We have Axe, Forces Working Against You. And I don't have any earth signs in my sun, moon, and rising are earth, but my Venus is earth. So yeah. And I just feel like it's important because of the astrology as well. We have Boots, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. Shark, take care or there will be loss of material wealth. And we have Broom, new home, new attitude. So that is the 2nd card about homes. At the bottom of the deck we have Bird perched, waiting for news, package letter. Now for your 9-card tarot spread, the first card we have is the 4 of Wands. Then we have the Page of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the King of Swords, which is kind of judge-like. We have the 5 of Swords, my manipulation, narcissistic, controlling card, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. So let's get started, and we're going to get started with your significator card, the fundamental theme, the core of the reading, which is the Five of Swords, which definitely represents conflict, okay? And you can see a lot of conflict and sharp words being thrown around in court. But from the 1st to the 15th, it does look like there's going to be some animosity, okay? Some negative energies here that are, well, they're working against you. We have forces working against you. And I'm feeling like you may feel, or either you feel like this, or you're being made to feel like somebody wants you to feel like you're all alone in this situation and that you don't have help. And I feel like somebody is trying to delude you with this All That Glitters card. Especially if you are going to court, because you know sometimes court can be tricky because it's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about who has the power, who has the money, who has the resources and connections. A lot of times court goes like that, okay? You can have lawyers, not lawyers, you can have judges being paid off, okay? You can, it's just, court can get tricky, okay? Court can get tricky. And with the manipulation, betrayal, backstabbing, narcissistic, controlling card right next to the Five of Swords, I feel like that probably could be the case. And then the Page of Pentacles is right underneath the Five of Swords as well. So it's almost like here you are, this Page of Pentacles kind of, you know, trying to rectify a situation or get justice in a situation, and there may be some people who are doing some backhanded things that's making this into a mountain. Like it's like a mountain that you have to climb all the way up and climb all the way back down. Ooh, and then the sword is right underneath that. Actually, the sword in the unseen. So I bring that up to say, like, it can be some unseen, you know, deals going on that is making this situation, and if you're not going to court and it's just like you need to judge something or someone's judging you, you know, put it in place. But it does look like that there's some things going on that you can't see, but you probably know about it, because also under the unseen was the mystic, and the mystic is intuitive. They know things, but you can just know or have this feeling that things are not fair, they're not playing out whether they're supposed to be playing out. And it's probably because you're dealing with the shark, okay? You could really be dealing with the shark. So let me grab my handy dandy notebook and let's continue on with this reading. Let's go into the corner cards. They frame the reading and provide context and structure for the reading. We have the Four of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. And is that not interesting? The Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And the Hanged Man can be a time, I feel like a lot of people, when they go through the Hanged Man, they probably are also going through the Three of Swords energy as well. But I can just see, it's like this Four of Wands is, to me, is like gathering up energy. Somebody's gathering up energy, they're gathering up resources, because you know Four of Wands can be a gathering, but to me sometimes it symbolizes a gathering of energy. is bringing energies together into this heightened state, okay? Like somebody is trying to build this energy of this energy of Three of Swords against you and direct it at you in a way that you either have to surrender, because you know sometimes that happens in court too, where you just have to like to protect your interests and like to protect yourself, sometimes to protect your actual livelihood. Sometimes you have to surrender. I'm not going to say that. Sometimes you have to surrender. But I don't think that's what you should do in this case. Now, don't take that as me saying that, because I'm not going to say that you should just surrender and lay down when you know that there is somebody who is doing you wrong, and they're doing you wrong in this type of way and in that type of setting. Things that you're conscious of at this point is that this person or these people, they think that they can play you, okay? They think that you're naive. They think that they can pull the wool over your eyes or surprise you with some type of something. Surprise you with something, like with the fish jumping out of the cup. And they just feel like they can get you into a position of the Three of Swords. And this is something that you know. You know this. You recognize it. Now, what's happening in the physical reality that you can see, like with your own two eyes, you can sense this Four of Swords, Four of Wands, Page of Cups, Three of Swords. You can sense that, okay? You can sense that consciously. What you're seeing in reality with the King of Swords, the Five of Swords, and this manipulation card is enough evidence, even if it's just even if it's not like physical, okay? Even if it's not physical documentation and things like that, you are coming into enough evidence and enough information when it comes to this conflicting energy, this negative energy, and this narcissistic, manipulative, controlling, backhanded energy. Okay, so you're not playing, you're not naive, okay? You're not playing yourself. People are trying to play you, and you know it, and you probably already recognize and realize that the reason why these people believe that they can play you is because of their connections. Now, what's going on in the not even the unconscious, but what you may not be aware of, what you not be conscious of, with this Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, is that this person is losing whatever connections these are. Like, I feel like this person is actually tying themselves up. They're tying themselves up, and I feel like that is because they underestimated you, because once these people got the law involved and they started directing these forces against you, okay, you increased your efforts, okay? You increased your efforts, and instead of allowing these people to drive you into the Three of Swords and, you know, get into your mind the way that they wanted to get into your mind, I'm not going to say that you took it as a lighthearted, carefree time, but you chose to be lighthearted about the situation instead of being heavy-hearted, stressed, and weighed down. You decided to choose freedom. You care. I'm going to take this carefree and I'm going to break it down. You care. You absolutely, positively care, but you're choosing freedom. These people want to tie you up in the hangman position and make you feel like you don't have any option to move, that you have to surrender, and you don't. You don't. You chose freedom. And these people are just taking care because they don't want to lose out on material wealth, but this is not what you're into, okay? This is not what this is about for you. With this Knight of Wands energy, I feel like whoever this is that is working against you, they jumped the gun because they thought that you were going to be easy to deceive, that you were going to be easy to defeat, and that's not what's happening. So I feel like you're waiting for news and stuff like that, but these people are really waiting. I feel like they had their projections of how things were going to go, but they're sitting there not getting it. Whatever it is that they wanted to get, it doesn't seem like they're going to be getting it, okay? You're choosing a new home and a new attitude. You're choosing a new place to be instead of being stuck in this energy. Now let's look into the past energies. We have the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands for the past energy. That was them getting all this together, okay? That was them. I feel like the Four of Wands was really when you first found out that whatever this is, okay? Like, if this is something that's court, when you first found out that it was the law was involved and it was going to have to go to court, something like this, that's the Four of Wands. If court is not involved, whatever events that happened that kind of made you aware of whatever situation that you're in that can deal with right and wrong, justice and injustice, and bindings, okay? It doesn't have to be a legal binding, but a binding of some sort, okay? That's that Four of Wands energy. King of Swords is also, I feel like it was like that. Like as soon as this Four of Wands happened, I really feel like your logical brain, okay, your quick thinking just popped in. I feel like because you knew that this person or these people were trying to get you into a heightened state as well. They were trying to get you to act out of character. They were trying to get you to, excuse my language, but act an ass. These people wanted you to embarrass yourselves. They wanted you to feed into the narrative that they are trying to portray about you to whoever this is, okay? And I really feel like the script is being flipped and you're going to be the one that's in that judge position. Why? Because you actually have the discernment, okay, the genuine discernment and the lack of ego necessary to be a righteous judge and make the righteous call and the righteous action. Present, we have the Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Honestly, I do feel like you are still surprised by how far certain people will go to get their way. I think you are still surprised just about the situation in general. Like, the fact that it happened and the fact that whatever happened that led to this Four of Wands energy, I feel like you're still surprised about that. And you're still surprised about the Four of Wands event in itself. Because maybe you didn't believe that this person or these people will really be willing to go that far. But I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, you're coming into the understanding, okay? Like, Page of Pentacles can be about research, study, and, you know, gathering information about, like, the physical. I feel like you are coming to an understanding as to why this person or these people have to or are choosing to go this far with this situation and with this energy. And you are seeing the masks fall down. You are seeing people for who they truly are with this all that glitters card. And I think it's hard for you. Because, I mean, we do have the Five of Swords here. I do feel like sometimes it's hard for you to keep your cool. But, you're human. And looking at this situation and how quick somebody was willing to jump the gun, and it's like, that's crazy to me. Because we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And I know, like, they're different, but it's like page, page, knight, knight. I feel like it's immature energy. It's immature energy, it's impulsive energy, and it's not grounded whatsoever. But I do feel like you are the person who is choosing to be grounded in this situation, especially with this solar plexus card coming out, letting me know that you are standing in your confidence. Okay, you're standing in your confidence and you're grounded in your truth. Future energies, we have the Three of Swords, that maniacal energy, and the Hanged Man. I'm seeing this two ways. I'm seeing that it's going to also, I'm seeing that it may get heavier on you to have to deal with this energy and be binding to this energy, especially if you do have to go to court and you have to go through a process with this person or with these people. I do see that, like, I don't feel like it's going to be a happy event, but what I'm also seeing this is that the person who's doing this is going to be the one in the Three of Swords. They're going to be the one that ends up in the Hangman position. Why? Because they underestimated you. They jumped the gun and they thought that they were going to be able to manipulate you and defeat you, but you increased your efforts in order to achieve your goal. I feel like since this person or these people are doing all this because they don't want to lose this material wealth, that they are desperate, because they probably did things in desperation. They probably were desperate to get the money, and they're probably desperate to keep it. Now let's look at the spread diagonally, and we're going to see like where directions, influences, possibilities. Going backwards, Three of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands. I'm seeing that this person, these people, the person or people, if they could go back and do things over with this situation, with this involvement with the law, they would absolutely, positively rethink and reconsider their plans of coming up against you. Because I don't think that this person or these people thought it was going to be that heavy, that hard, and that damaging to them. I believe that they thought it was all going to fall down on you, and it's not. It's actually falling back down on them. And I'm really seeing that their truth is going to come out. Okay? With the All That Glitters card here, the Judge, I feel like it's going to come back on them. It is lining up to come back on them. Going this way, the Four of Wands, Five of Swords, the Hanged Man. I see this energy as this person or these people knowing that this is backfiring on them. So they're trying to figure out a possibility of still having it come down on you in a negative way. It's like they're still hell-bent on getting their way, and they're just looking for any possibility in which to, again, bind you and tie you up and get you into, like, get you out of your character and get you into acting up and acting out. And they do this through their words, through things that they say. And they are literally choosing to say things to get to you, to get you in the Three of Swords, to get your energy riled up. And sometimes maybe you go back in with them. Sometimes you may go toe-to-toe, head-to-head. Sometimes you may leave it alone. I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like sometimes you're the hangman with it, and you kind of let it go and let them do what they do. And other times you're Eight of Wands, and you're exchanging words back and forth with them. Okay, can't blame you. Now let's look into these energies a little bit more, even though we're at 25 minutes. Let's see. Is there anything else that needs to be said? Okay, so I'm looking at this Mountain card, and I'm looking at this Solitude card, and I'm really feeling like the same mountain that people may have wanted you to climb and have to come back down, one is going to be a reflection of what they have to do. But what I really was seeing with this is like, I feel like the mountain that people wanted to place in your life to like make it hard for you to be able to move forward, that mountain is actually protecting you. Okay, I'm looking at this figure in this mountain, and I mean, it looks warm and it looks cozy to me. I really wouldn't want to live in a mountain, but I'm just saying, you may not want to be in this position, but you're protected. You are protected by the same energy and the same situation that they tried to put you in. And I know that sounds weird to say, and hopefully it makes sense, but it's like, if somebody is trying to paint you out to be a certain way, if they're trying to create a certain narrative about you, what they're actually putting out and saying about you is so far from the truth that it's actually protecting you. Because once the truth is revealed and things come up to the surface, this energy that they try to place on you, this illusion, this false, these lies, they fall away and you win, if that makes sense. It's just like the same lies that they tell about you can be the same lies that protect you, because they are lies and you're protected by the truth. And since someone is so willing to lie about you and make you look a certain way, who are they really? Who are they really that they need to lie about who you are in order for them to get their way? So that's what I mean by, like, you are protected in this situation, because the same mountain that they try to the same mountain they try to make you climb is the mountain that's protecting you. So this is definitely open-ended, and I feel like this bird perched waiting for news package letter is, and then underneath that we have changes in your life. So the energy is open-ended. Hopefully my life will be in a place that by the 15th I will be able to come back and give y'all the rest of the reading. If not, I'll probably have it on social media. I will do a little social media thing instead of a YouTube video, and I will link my social media in the comments as soon as I get the page up and running. I do post on my personal Facebook, but I'm just not sure if I want to put that one out. So I'm probably going to make a public page for tarot, astrology, and all of that. And I'll link it in the description box and in the comments when I do. So, yeah. New home, new attitude, being the last card in the tea leaf, I'm pretty sure you're going to be moving into a space where things will be good, because you also got the no place like home, and the no place like home card is actually a really positive card. Okay, it's a positive card about authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. So like that authenticity, like who you truly are, your authentic story is going to free you from this situation, and it's also what's protecting you in this situation. So yeah. I'm gonna read this though and we're done. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Integrity is so important in this. So let me go again. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and divine spirit. So, Ashe, Amen. I use a book, but yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.